me.
Yeah.
Like, I personally, something I'm learning right now is like, I need to make space for me to do all of the things that I am.
Yeah.
I'm not just a musician.
No.
Like,
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and
welcome
gentlemen.
back to the Almost Spicy podcast. We have 3 mics.
we have 3 mics. We've
Yeah.
upgraded. We've moved on from
We have.
doing the little swivel thing.
Yeah, I know you guys are going to miss the little sound that this made.
But that's not important. What is important is the guest that we have on.
Today, we are joined by Ricki Monique.
hi, guys.
Now we're clapping.
Now we're clapping. We're
Yeah, welcome on. I like to kind of describe our guests sometimes, like, and you stop me. I don't know too much about you, so I have only a few words. Okay, so you are a vocalist, songwriter,
Yeah.
performer.
Bad bitch.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
I love it. That's
Yeah, but those are all accurate. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm also an educator.
You're an educator.
I
Okay.
am, and
cool.
an organizer, host. So
Okay.
before I made music, my best friend and I started an organization called Tangible Collective.
Tangible.
Yeah,
Okay.
that provides a platform for Black artists in the city. So that's how I met most of the artists that I know to give me the resources I have to make music. And
That's really cool.
Other creative stuff that I do.
Awesome.
So how did that come about? Like what?
We were 20 and we were like, we want to turn up, but there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
In
There's
the
still
city.
nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. But you know, when you're 20, like when you're 21, you can at least go to a bar, maybe.
No.
But no, for real. And for artists, it's like, where do we go?
Yeah.
Definitely.
And so we, at the time, she lived at the 8 Mile Artist Lofts.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah, so we were like, let's do open mics, like once a month. So we would just host them there. And from there, we went from, like, our first one had about 25, 40 people to now over 200 people show up to our events.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
you're
amazing.
still putting on open mics, or now you're doing different types of events?
Now we do different types of events. We do try to do open mics sprinkled in the summer. But, like, as we've grown, like, the people who we started with have as well as artists.
Definitely.
We
yeah.
also did, so they were open mics and visual art showcases. So with that, a lot of the artists who we started with are, like, doing paid shows, touring, gallery showcases and stuff. So
Isn't that dope to see, though? Like, and you work with somebody, and even with this interview, like, you'll look back one day, or we'll all look back, like...
Yeah, like things happen.
Like, how did she have the time to pull up?
All goes.
Later, dude.
All right. See you, Mosh.
Okay. No, that is gnarly. Yeah, and you guys were doing a lot of stuff at Public Functionary. Would that be accurate or not really? More of the other one, right? Northrop?
Well, yeah. So Public Functionary is now mostly based in the Northrop King building. We did our
that's right.
first, like, annual showcase at the Public Functionary building before they were at Northrop King, when they had, like, their own, like, space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which was pretty close to where the Northrop King building is now. And then we ended up getting a studio inside of the Northrop King building. We do a lot of events in collaboration with Public Functionary.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool, and when we're pretty close to that team. And a lot of the artists that we started with are actually now in Public Functionary studios.
Oh, shit, okay.
So we're very close to them,
Yeah,
and they
yeah, yeah.
support us in a lot of ways, and we support them in a lot of ways.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is.
But the event, and like you said, nowadays the events are pretty full, right? Like,
Yeah.
you could have 200 people, like, on a weekend, like,
Yep.
just filling the space. No, it is awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Your mic's on, right?
It's on.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I don't know if we introduced ourselves. Everybody already knows us, man. Francisco, and that's Ben. I was gonna let you say your own name, but
You took it right out from me.
I'm so used to having to.
Yeah, we had to
Yeah.
like go back and forth. It's
This
a
is
new
going
world.
way more smooth.
It's a whole new world.
No one told me we were wearing green today.
Somebody told you.
Honestly,
Oh, is this green?
That's green.
you're wearing
Okay,
green.
period.
Yeah. Well, this was originally gonna be on
Which,
St. Patty's
honestly,
Day.
what is going on? with
I'm
them?
mad because there's balls on it. But these
He'll
are
edit it out.
Savage Fenty pants.
Oh,
Because they
They're
almost
men's pants.
no, they almost look like they have like
like
snake
yeah,
snake skin.
That's
You said Fenty?
Yeah,
That's really
they're
interesting.
men's like
Okay.
pajama pants.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
That's
wear
actually
them
really
every
How
cool.
can they be vintage though? Like,
Oh, they're not.
oh, I thought you said they're vintage.
Oh, Savage Fenty.
Fenty, not
Fenty, yeah.
I was
Rihanna.
Yeah.
Vintage Savage
support
Fenty.
Rihanna.
Yeah,
Riri.
exactly. She
And
needs all the
is-
support.
It's not vintage Savage Fenty.
It would. What is vintage? Vintage is 10 years or older, or not?
Vintage is
don't
way
know.
more than that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
What's the
I really
definition?
don't know. Yeah.
I think it's only 10 years. You can call something vintage.
Cause think about it, 2003,
That's
like
vintage.
some
That's
2003
vintage.
baby fats are
That's
now
vintage.
vintage
But
jeans.
but that's like almost 20 years.
But this brand came out.
Oh,
Actually, no, that
shit.
is 20 years.
That is 20
That is
years.
exactly 20 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be considered.
2003 is 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Insert explosions.
It's like
That's sick, bro.
Dude, it is.
it's like I knew exactly where I was in 2003.
Well, we were talking 2004 yesterday. This is that Green Day, American Idiot. I guess they stole that song from a Minnesota band. I just
Really?
learned that yesterday. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
wild, actually.
Minnesota punk band. Yeah, but I mean, when did Rihanna make that brand? 2013. Like,
Shit, I really don't remember.
you don't know. You don't remember.
But
Yeah.
shout out to Riri though.
It's
yeah, I don't
for real.
remember.
it's been a while, but
Yeah.
it's
It
might be
literally
vintage.
literally what made her a billionaire.
It
So
might be vintage, right?
Yeah,
2013,
yeah.
right?
Dude, it
No,
could
but
be.
these came out like a year ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
2
another
years
brand
ago.
new. Those
Yeah,
are brand
I'm
new.
telling y'all, you better go get you one of these.
Dude, we have to. Yeah, we got to get a matching set, Benjamin. But yeah, it is. Yeah, we were supposed to film St. Patty's Day, so we are still repping that green right
We are
now.
still
okay.
repping that
1 week
green.
later.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're really interested. We've been talking to a lot of musicians, so we're really interested about the music side of your journey and kind of like what, if you could take us down the beginnings, like what started the journey, what were you listening to growing up, what was in the house.
Or just let's start with just why are you an artist? What made you become an artist?
Man, that shit sounds cool. No, I'm just kidding.
It does, right?
Like, I'm an artist. Let's see.
So you don't think of yourself as an artist? You think of yourself just as a person?
No, I think of myself as an artist for sure.
Okay,
Definitely.
good. Just the way
I'm
you
just
said,
being
just the way
silly.
you said that, I was like, oh,
Yeah, no. I definitely think of myself as an artist.
yeah.
Where do I start? It's like 1996. I was like, where
Was
do
that
I
your
start?
birth year?
Yeah, I'm just
dope.
kidding.
Yeah, we're 97, so we're not too far.
Oh, really?
Well, 97.
No, you're 97. I'm 98.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I thought y'all were like way younger than me.
That's funny. What's and everybody wants to know what your zodiac sign is.
I'm a Leo.
Okay,
Yeah,
dope.
what are y'all
Dope.
zodiac signs?
Taurus. It's a Taurus
Wow,
podcast.
that's so
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
What's
Thank
that
you.
like working together?
It's horrible. No. It's really smooth actually. We
Yeah,
understand
it's
each
fine.
other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have
That's
a good
so
chemistry.
cool.
We've known each other for a while. Like
Yeah.
Are you both in the same month?
he's
No.
April. Or no, I'm
You're
April.
You're April.
He's
I'm May.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
He's
Like,
me.
Y'all coming up.
Dude, it's our season, man.
It's our
That's so
season.
When this comes
cool.
out, it'll be our. This is coming out on my birthday. I think.
Really?
Yeah. Well, right around
By
that.
about that time.
Thank you.
With our back.
Yeah, my partner, like Zania, who started Tangible with,
Yeah.
like she's a Leo. We're both Leos.
Oh,
Okay.
hell yeah.
She's an August Leo. I'm a July Leo. So
Okay.
maybe
Same.
there's some science to it.
There's some science. There's something there
Yeah.
with the
Probably.
space science.
The space.
the stars and the skies
Yeah,
stars.
and
Yeah, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get to the
The
philosophy
stars.
and all that.
stars.
After you tell us just a few of your influences.
Oh yeah, period.
We were listening to some of your music. But yeah, just some of your influences. If what did you listen to like growing up?
I grew up. My parents were born in the '60s,
Nice.
and my grandparents were born in the '20s.
Ooh, okay.
So
I feel that.
yeah, so my influences like growing up were very mixed. My sisters were are 11 and 12 years older than me.
Oh shit.
So I listened to a lot of music from the 80s. I listened to a lot of 90s music mixed with the stuff that my mom and dad like. So like Isley Brothers, Blackstreet.
Okay.
I'm a Donnell Jones stan, but I feel like that came after being like I heard him a lot as a kid, but I heard him mostly as an adult.
Yeah.
A lot of Anita Baker, a lot of Lauryn Hill. My dad is a Biggie stan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say with Lauryn Hill, it's like a lot of Lauryn Hill, but as much as you can really get because there's just that one record, right? Or like maybe the one version.
And then,
yeah, I mean,
and then Fugees.
oh, that's what I always forget. Yeah, they had records for sure. Yeah. And then Biggie, okay.
And then Biggie, yeah. A lot of my sisters they love Tupac, so I grew up with listening to both.
Yeah.
My mom, she's just a soul. Like she loves soul music.
Yeah.
She loves like R&B. My dad likes rap. My sister's like hip hop. So I listen to a mixture of all of that. My mom also likes the Beatles. She likes
Nice.
Elton John and those. So I listened to some white men growing up.
Right. Just a few.
small percentage.
Yeah.
So yeah, like a lot of that. D'Angelo.
Wow. Okay.
Love
a lot
D'Angelo.
of Erykah Badu.
There it is. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But it's funny. Done a lot, right?
Because immediately we were like listening, and I was like, it like you can tell like it's kind of got like that Erykah Badu especially with just like the beats and everything.
We're never ones to like be like, oh, you sound like this artist. We don't like to do that, but it's like we're musicians too. Like we know that we listened to something and made something because we liked how much that thing was.
And I've honestly grown to kind of like be honored when people like when I first started, people compare me, like, No Name is a first comparison that people make all the time. Sure. Yeah, like, people sometimes will comment on, like, my TikToks.
Love No Name.
I'm a No Name stan.
Yeah.
People will comment on my TikToks and be like, No Name clone.
Oh, God.
That's completely different. That's
like,
just...
Yeah, we're not saying that.
But like, shit like that, no, that hurts my feelings a little bit. Right. But, like, when people are like, wow, like, you remind me of No Name, or you remind me of Lauryn Hill, or you remind me of Erykah Badu. Yeah, I'm so honored. Because those are people who inspired me to make music in the first place.
Absolutely.
Right?
Sure. Yeah, if somebody told me that I remind them of whoever, Hendrix or whatever, I'd be like, thank you. Right.
It's like, I'm honored. Like, these are people who inspired me. Like, if I go to, like, my radio, like, on Apple Music or on Spotify or on Tidal, and those artists come up, I'm like, they see the vision.
Hell yeah.
Or some alternative shit comes on, I'm like, this is the type of shit I listen to. They think of me in the same realm of these people.
The algorithm.
I'm honored, bro.
Dude, for real. Yeah. No, I mean, there's people who might be more pretentious and will get offended and shit and like that. It's like, no related artists on my page. Like,
I'm me.
It's like I may have listened to him when I was young, but this has nothing to do with it. Nothing.
I've never listened to music before making this.
Right.
Music theory, I don't know.
I don't even know it.
Definitely not.
I came up with this shit on my own. Like, okay.
Straight from the dome.
Literally.
You open the producers, it's like 10 different names.
Yeah. It's like...
Dude, that's crazy, man. Oh, that makes a lot of sense, though. A lot of good music in your life has led you to create some dope stuff. So now let's talk about your projects. So maybe somebody stumbled upon this interview, wants to know more. You put out a record. Was that your debut record, that Good Seeds?
Yep.
Okay. And what was that, last year?
Yeah, that was 2022.
Okay.
Yep.
And then did you drop some singles before that?
Yeah, I dropped a single called Immortal, and I dropped another single called Serial.
Oh, okay. And then Immortal has a music video that we were watching with like, I think it's like 40K views, or all organic, right? I think you've mentioned before.
Yeah.
Dude, that's badass.
It was really well done.
Yeah, that video was crazy.
Whoever shot that.
Charles Fatumi directed it. Justin Blake shot it.
Oh, Justin F?
Not
Justin.
Not Justin Forti. I don't know how to say his last name. JoJo. Not JoJo.
Right, not JoJo.
Justin Blake.
Okay.
And I mean, our crew was about 50 people.
Wow, that's crazy.
Including actors, but we had so many people. Like Connor on audio, we had Vibo M who did my acting coaching.
Damn.
Vintage Garden sewed all of the clothes that I wore she designed all of those outfits.
Wow.
Sewed them.
How long did that video take? Like from conception to editing phase? Like,
it took 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is gnarly, dude.
That's insane.
We started talking about it in 2020. We released it in 2022.
That's insanity, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, but it's like, you probably consider it a perfect video. You're like,
I do.
Crossed all your T's.
No, it is a perfect video.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's a very well polished piece more than it's just like it's a video. It's like you look at everything from the clothes to like the set, hair, makeup, everything. It's really well done.
Gabby Douglas on the makeup, Diamond JMUA on the makeup.
Wow.
It was so fun.
A 40-person team, man. That's insane.
It was a huge team.
Yeah.
Floss Gallery, which is a local like gold 40K jewelry company.
Oh, shit.
Did all of my jewelry.
Man, that is nice.
It was like, honestly, it's one of those things that taught me, like, you just have to take your time.
You have to. Yeah,
absolutely.
Like, if you, it was just like, I just was patient and I knew it was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the times when it was like, damn, this is going to take a while.
Yeah.
But we all wanted it to be perfect. And that was the only way that I could get everyone to believe in the vision. Was like, we're going to take our time on your part.
Right.
You know, we're not going to rush anybody's process.
That's great.
And
That's
all
really
of us
cool.
were learning and like stretched to our, like, a capacity further than we'd ever gone before.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, like all of us were new to something in that space.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
We should overlay the video.
Was there a big budget for that or?
So yeah, it was huge.
I'm sure.
I saved money for it. They plugged me though. Like,
oh really? So it was all out of your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But I didn't pay everyone their rate.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone except Jessica, who produced it, was paid, compensated. But nobody. I didn't pay anyone. Like, well, one of the makeup artists got paid her rate, but besides that, not one person got paid like what they deserved for that.
Yeah.
But we all believed in the vision. Yeah.
That's
and the vision, the whole like this project. They have, you know, the makeup artists, the sound people. They all have something to show.
Yeah.
For now, you know, that product.
Yeah, for real. So,
dude, that is crazy. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, you know, would argue like nowadays, like with the business, like you had to be quicker than that, or you had to have 10 of those.
Yeah.
Like, is that you have a few other videos that we didn't explore too much?
Serial has like a performance video, but besides that, no.
That's
I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to videos.
Yeah.
I'm an independent artist, so it's like until I get like more funding.
Yeah.
I don't really see myself like I want my shit to be like that. You know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like an experience, and then I want everyone to get paid this time.
Definitely,
you know?
absolutely. For sure.
So it's like I'm fine with taking my time.
Yeah.
And
there's nothing wrong with that.
there's not. For a while, it's felt like it for me.
Yeah,
you know, I've been kind of ashamed about it, but I'm at the place now where I'm like, it always works out.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know?
Everything's meant to be like, and if it doesn't feel right, there's no point in pushing something out or anything like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And as far as the producers on that last record, I know one of the producers, was it Your Beautiful Ruin?
Yeah.
Is that his name? Okay. Their name. Dope. And did they produce the whole record or?
Yeah, so they produced 4 out of the 6 songs.
Okay.
And they also like, what I love about working with Your Beautiful Ruin is that they have a lot of relationships with musicians that are like fruitful and loving.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
they
amazing.
would just like, we would make the tracks together, and then they would send them to their network of homies, and the homies would send it back like, I put a part on here.
Oh shit.
Let me know if you want it.
Yeah.
Kevin King, who was on saxophone for Immortal, like
Damn.
he just like hopped on the song, you know.
Yeah.
And those are all a part of like Your Beautiful Ruins network. Siobhan,
That's awesome.
who did the drums for most of the project, like my flow is very heavily based on drums. So we would start with his drum loops when making the instrumentals.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like that man is.
And you would write to the drums?
Yeah, well, for the most part.
Okay.
Like as Your Beautiful Ruins adding chords.
Yeah.
I start writing.
Okay.
And we build as he's building the beat, I would build my writing.
Oh,
That's amazing.
Would,
That's a
come
really cool
together
process.
like that. Yeah.
And you guys were working in person?
Yeah.
Okay. Because they're based out in Chicago, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
at the time they were here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so they moved
Dope.
like right after we finished all of our songs.
okay.
But Mike Fisher, like MMYYKK,
Oh, yeah.
he produced Serial, and then Zach Kahn produced Pink Posture.
Fuck yeah. Shout out Zach Kahn, man. We're trying to get him on here.
Yeah,
soon, but
I'm sure he'll be on here soon.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's a busy guy.
Yeah, he is busy.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, that is gnarly. So, and then, like right now, are you working on a record or working?
Yeah. So right now I'm working on an EP and an album.
Okay. Two things. Okay.
So I'm just kind of like, I know those are what they're gonna become.
Yeah.
I always like have ideas of, I know what's gonna happen, but I don't know how necessarily.
You know what it looks like, but you don't know how you're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Or what the path looks like.
Exactly. So I'm just making music right now, and like whatever song lands and whatever, like the album's gonna be like a conceptual album. So
the only way to go. No.
Yeah, it's like the songs that fall. I know what the concept is, so the songs that fall in alignment with that are going there. And for the EP, it's really just like, I feel like the EP is gonna be more of like me exploring my sound.
Okay.
Because that's something I really wanted to do.
Okay.
Like I really don't see myself just rapping. I don't see myself just writing for me. I see myself writing for other people too.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's what the EP will kind of be. So
you're gonna
it's
push your boundaries kind of with that one?
Yeah, for sure. Like that's
step out of the comfort zone.
For sure.
Yeah.
Learning how to play the piano so I can understand like music theory and like actually not be afraid to use my voice more.
Dude, yeah.
Absolutely.
We have our range, and then it's like you're like, can I leave the range?
But that's kind of the beautiful thing, because I think we're even seeing artists that like even big mainstream artists who they can sing, but they choose to not use, like they'll use auto-tune in a very distorted way for a creative purpose.
Yeah.
To like, balance out like the rest of the song.
Classically, like a T-Pain.
Like T-Pain, who's actually a fantastic singer.
Yeah.
And he used auto-tune all his life, but he's
Or even people like Rihanna, who like people wouldn't say like, oh, she can blow.
Right. But she can though.
She can, but it's because she's been vulnerable.
Yeah.
With like going out, like what is that song on Anti that's like, I can't remember the name of it, but like she's like pouring her heart out on that track. Her voice cracks multiple times.
Yeah. I've noticed that with her. Yeah. So it could be like considered embarrassing almost for someone of her stature. Like how could you even experiment like that?
Right.
Well, it's probably also has something to do with the fact that now that she's older as an artist, she's not as controlled by a label.
Well, that too. Well, that journey.
Because you compare her to like the beginning, where it's like she's very like pop sound.
She was young.
Young.
You have a lot of people, a lot of hands in that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. Also, though, I've learned with labels, like, from what I can see from the outside looking in, it's like, if it's good, it's good. Like, these days specifically, it's like they're not going to deny something that could possibly make them music. Or not music,
money.
I'm sorry, I mean money.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, I guess they are, like, holding people's albums back.
It definitely depends on who you're signed to and what executive company is running that label.
Yeah.
Because do you ever see yourself like trying to actually work with the label, or do you think
I'm sure you've been approached after that
indie life is the best life?
Honestly, I'm down for whatever is best for me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm never gonna be like, oh, this is what, like, the path. Like,
right.
I always say, that saying where it's like, if you want to make God laugh, tell me your plans, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, I honestly am just down for whatever is gonna be most healthy for me.
Yeah,
I pray for that all the time.
Hell yeah.
Like, whatever is most healthy, whatever is gonna attract the most loving people into my life.
Even if it's not the most money. Or the most fame, you know. Like,
just let me be happy and comfortable.
Yeah.
And,
with the day-to-day stuff, like,
and let me be confident and comfortable in my creativity. Like, I never want to be in a position where someone's forcing me to make music because I got a headline. You
better make a song.
Yeah, but
I don't like that song.
Right. But if a label has the money and they will support me in that way, and I know that I'll be able to flip that shit and recoup and all of that and do everything I need to do, then of course I would do it.
Yeah. So a few shitty deals have come by.
Bruh.
Tell us.
Oh
RCA.
My gosh. I won't name
we don't
any.
have to name.
I won't
there's
name
still
any names.
Ongoing negotiations.
But it's just like, and they're not even ongoing. Like, I'm such a ghoster. Like, if I get anxious about like specifically business, I just won't respond.
That's valid though.
You know, and it's it's not the best way of being, but like I've been offered some shitty ass deals, and it scares me. It's like, just don't talk to me at all.
Well, okay.
Because they're serious about that shitty ass deal.
What's the definition of like a shitty ass deal to you? So what does that comprise?
So like, I think it's a mixture. I feel like for me, it's energy. Like there was this one label that flew me out.
Damn.
And they, you know, wanted me to see the office. I met their people. Their people were cool, but like the CEO was kind of weird.
Epic.
Yeah, it was epic. No.
He was a little strange. They were going fast.
Oh, really? They were trying to like rush it?
Yeah.
Get you to the table?
Well, they were not, no, I mean, they were rushing all of it. Like, they had a lot of artists that they had got over that year, like, fast.
Oh, wow.
And some of their artists are doing great.
Yeah.
So, like, honestly, I feel like a deal can work, like, a deal that might not work for me might work for somebody else.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so there are artists who I know personally who signed to that label and are doing amazing.
Okay.
So it also depends. It actually just wouldn't work for me. And like, so I went to the office, met them. We talked all day. Like I showed them the new stuff I was working on. We were there, but no deal was discussed.
Okay. West Coast? Or?
It was down south.
Down south. Okay.
And then
ATL.
they drove. And
Houston.
then we not naming names, y'all. and then
we know Badu's in Houston.
Right, love her. No, she was not a part of this. It had nothing to do with her.
Right.
These are white people too, not black, not a black label.
Okay.
Then they drive. The CEO picks me up from my hotel, drives me to dinner, and we're like drinking and hanging out. It's a good time. Dinner's on them, so like I'm drinking, you know.
Right.
Yeah. And he's like, okay, let's make a toast. Like they had like an artist who had just signed there. They're like, we want to make a toast to the artists who are signing to us and the artists that we don't quite know about. And he like looked at me.
Looks at you. That's fucking crazy.
And I'm like, what do you mean artists you don't quite know about? I said that to him, and he was like, well, I mean, we don't quite know about you. You know, like, are you actually signing to us?
It's like,
what's going on?
Like,
I was like, well, we were just at your office for hours and you didn't offer a deal. He's like, okay, well, let's make this deal right now. I'm that type of guy. Just So he sits there on his phone. On
the notes app? He's typing up
and starts like, so what do you need? What do you want? I'm drunk as hell. Okay? I'm like, this. He's like, okay, your masters, we will da-da-da-da-da, and you da-da-da-da, but you'll get your masters. And I'm like, I'm drunk right now, but this not feeling right. But this man offers me a deal, but then it's like, he's like, okay, so here's the deal. I'll have my guy text it to you tomorrow. I said, no, have your guy email me it written out.
Yeah.
I don't want no crazy shit, you know?
A notes app, like typos and shit. What the fuck?
And his breath, mind you, this whole time his breath stank. Like, and I really feel like Spirit sends me messages through people's breath stinking sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, his breath was bad. I was like, this is a bad guy.
I mean, and there's definitely something to that. They say that the dental health affects, it is a representative of your entire body. So if somebody doesn't take care of their, of that, you know, of their own body, then they're not going to be able to take care of you.
Period. So yeah,
Dude, that's gnarly. That's a gnarly story.
Weird.
Yeah, that is weird. And then you kind of just left and didn't come back.
I left, and then he texted me the contract.
Oh, shit. You're like, what? You literally said not to do that.
Yeah, and at the top of the contract, it says email to, with my email on it.
That's crazy.
So I'm like, are you trying to show me in advance that you're not going to respect my wishes?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So I texted him, I said, hey, remember, and I didn't plan to sign to these guys at all, but I just want to let you know, I said, hey, just reminding you that you need to email me this. He never responded, never emailed it.
Jeez.
It's like, they just think artists need them or should be thirsty to work for them. It's like, bitch, we don't need fucking CDs printed out no more. We don't need you for distribution anymore.
Not no more.
No.
We're going to have to take a quick break.
Quick cut. Thank you for that.
I want to pick back up on that, though.
When we come back on the Almost Spicy podcast, we're talking industry, Afro-punk. What's it like to have Instagram followers and more? We'll be right back.
What is it like?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
We're back
with Ricki Monique. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
That's your like legal name?
Yeah, that's my
sick.
first and middle name.
Oh, okay.
That's your middle name. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We're not gonna dox you. He likes to ask personal questions. He's gonna ask for your social on the air. So it's
Yeah, actually, what's your mom's maiden name? That's
going through like the past.
Believe it or not, that's the more important one out of all of them.
Childhood favorite color?
Yeah. Where were you born?
Well,
What
that's
was
a
your
good question.
childhood like?
What's your childhood like? Yeah, let's start there. What's your childhood like?
We're just trying to hack. No, we're not trying to hack your accounts, man. But yeah, so I mean the industry. Yeah, we touched on the industry.
So yeah, well, we left off on bad breath, bad people.
Bad breath, bad people.
Bad
No
deals.
deal.
No deal.
No
No deal.
deal.
No deal.
Not if it's being texted. So
Has there
labels.
ever been like a deal that has come where it's like kind of appealing, but you're not fully sold on it just because of vibe?
For sure. Yes, absolutely. They all are appealing to an extent.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Somebody wants.
Somebody
wants,
somebody
for
can
real.
cash in. Give me the right funding
We
to
all
do what I
watched
want to
Disney
do.
as a kid. It's like if you're wanted, you're special.
Dude, literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that. Yeah.
Literally me, right? Yeah. So it's like, oh,
Yeah, man.
they want to pay me too,
Yeah.
kind of.
Kind of.
But
They
then
kind
when
of
you
want to pay you, right?
when you count up the amount of money you gonna owe them, you're like,
Yeah, because they're paying that
exactly.
studio
'Cause
time.
they're paying those advances.
yeah.
That's
I've
what
had
fucks
somewhere-
artists.
Yeah, dude.
I've had
That's how you
some
go
where
broke.
people are like, "Oh no, like but it's not included in your studio time.
Oh, you have to pay your
they'll
studio
pay
time.
the studio time out, and I don't have to
Oh.
recoup it."
Oh,
And I
okay.
was
That's
Is it nice?
That's
You
pretty
know?
worth it.
They'll pay it. That's good, right? If you don't have to pay it, yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, these people be trying, but then it's
Yeah.
also like, but when you think about it, it's like, I don't feel like I'm ready to sign to a label yet. I have to know my worth. I have to know I'm that bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm still learning that, I feel like.
It has to
Yeah.
be a good deal. Yeah, no.
Well,
Facts.
it definitely has to be a good deal, but you also have to like kind of feel out, like, you don't want to get into a situation like so many other artists have where you're stuck in this.
Yeah.
Like you have to create.
5 albums a lot, you know? Like,
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, just give us 5 albums and we'll give you 100,000. Yeah, just 5 albums.
And it's like there's so many. That's why you get people like Brockhampton who like they had like a RCA deal that I think it was like 5 albums.
Was
and
it just 5 though?
but they
sick.
put that out in the span of like 2 years or something like that.
That's sick,
And it was a
bro.
12 it was a 12 million in advance.
But it's also 12
Yeah.
guys.
It's 12 guys.
Like,
Yeah, that's the thing.
million ahead. You know what Roddy Ricch said? It's like, how are you gonna put up this much music? It's like you haven't even gotten a chance to live. Like, what are you even writing about?
That's the part for me.
Yeah.
Like, I personally, something I'm learning right now is like, I need to make space for me to do all of the things that I am.
Yeah.
I'm not just a musician.
No.
Like, and I went to school to be an elementary school teacher. I almost was like, I taught 3rd grade, and I was like,
Oh damn.
y'all are not taking up my whole life.
They're crazy, man. Those 3rd graders for sure.
3rd graders are lit.
Yeah.
The adults in the school
I
system are shitty.
was gonna say, yeah. I've got so many friends that are teachers, and I hear some of the shit. And I'm like, no wonder nobody wants to be a fucking teacher.
Bro, the adults are weird, and on top of it, it's barely any sunlight in these schools. Like,
Yeah.
So
it's
tough,
really not
bro.
that lit. Like, it's not
No,
lit,
it's
and these
kinda
kids don't
depressing.
even want to
Super
be
depressing.
there.
They don't. Yeah. So did you get your bachelor's or?
Yeah.
Okay, in education?
Yeah, for
Okay.
urban elementary education.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Were you?
I didn't even know that was an actual.
Yeah,
thing.
Metro State is the
Okay.
only school that has like that. But it's supposed. I mean, it's
But
a
that's
cool
for you, yeah.
program.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to get more teachers of color and
Yeah.
kind of like validate you in the understanding of like that race does play a role
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
a lot of
100%.
shit.
Well, that's a good school, man. Like they've had their credibility for a while. So
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah, you
But
can't
it's also
do
like-
that shit in Florida. Let me tell you.
No, not Florida.
Not Florida.
No.
I mean, you'll always have that though. Kind of like if you're like, okay, maybe this year I'll teach, or maybe I won't. You know, it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, but
kinda there.
I don't want to. Like, I don't want to
You're
just
totally-
teach. I don't
it's
want
totally
to
fair.
just. Right now we are starting like we just got approved yesterday to do an arts program at Gatewood Elementary School.
oh, okay, that's where I went.
So we'll be. Are you serious? In Hopkins?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Small world.
They have a black male principal now,
That's awesome.
so he's bringing more like black staff because there's a lot of like black kids there now.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it kind of always was. Maybe I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, not really. Like middle school. Like there was
Well,
different ones, but yeah,
Right.
like there was West and North middle school.
Yeah. So was West more white?
Yeah. That's where I went. Well, but even then, it wasn't. You know, all white, but Hopkins has always been very, what do you call it, diverse, relatively. But yeah, I mean, you see segregation still, like, in most spaces, it seems, but
for sure,
you know, like whether it's school or like anywhere else,
it's
like
everywhere.
It's still here.
Yeah, school's just like a microcosm of the world.
Yeah,
honestly.
dude.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, so it's a shit show, just like the rest of the world is a shit show.
Yeah, shit doesn't change, man. No, but I mean, school is like an interesting one. Like you said, the sunlight thing is huge. Like, there's not enough sunlight.
Especially those old schools that were just like built for people to live in caves, pretty much.
In Gatewood, like they have a few classrooms where there's just a sunlight. Or like like a ceiling, like there's no windows on the
right, because it's like in the middle
of the school.
building. Yeah,
but was it still an outdoor school when you were there?
Is it an outdoor school now?
Yeah, so they have like an outdoor classroom. They have a green room.
I missed all that shit.
Or greenhouse, I mean.
Yeah. A green room is just like 30-year-olds smoking cigarettes before they go on stage.
It's so crazy. It's funny because like my high school had like a greenhouse and all that. That's never was used.
Yeah,
that's some bullshit.
They don't really use theirs either.
Never used
that's
it.
Funny. But it's like thousands of dollars to put it in and whatnot.
Yeah.
But who gonna teach it? They're not trying to pay the teacher.
That's the thing. Nobody taught it, and nobody took a class. Like they used to have potting classes, I think, 1 year, and then they never did it ever again.
Gnarly. Yeah, I mean that's the stuff they should be teaching.
Yeah, well, and I'm excited about the program that we're gonna be doing there. So it's like making space for me to do all the things that I do.
That's awesome.
You know, so I can make music part time. I can do teach kids part time. I can host part time.
Yeah. So is that going to be like a after school thing, or is it like a substitute?
It's during school.
During school, so you're going to be like a full time.
So not full time. Okay. It's going to be an hour once a week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're doing a muraling workshop with Miley Hartman. So they're going to.
Dude, that's awesome.
How to make a mural. We're gonna install a mural in the school.
That's amazing.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Third graders still, or all the ages? Fourth graders. Okay. Yeah, that's a different beast.
It's considered an affinity group, so black teacher, black kids, all black kids.
Oh wow! Interesting.
So it'll be really cool.
Dude, that's really sweet.
Be gnarly. Yeah. So that's like, is that kind of strict, or like if a white kid wanted to be in that?
So they already have affinity groups there. So the issue is growing population of black students, no black teachers.
Yeah.
And then white staff were blatantly racist to the kids.
Yeah.
Very blatantly.
How do you combat that when those people are tenured and you can't just fire them?
Well, then that's the thing. I mean, within the own union and everything.
Yeah.
It's a lot similar to the whole police union where it's you fire them, they just get.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And the other thing about it is tenure supports people, there are people who are in schools with shitty principals who want to fire them, but they're safe because they're tenured. And those kids need them there, so it's all good.
Yeah.
But then when you have it where it's a shitty teacher or somebody who just shouldn't be in that environment, it sucks.
Dude, yeah. And that goes into universities too, right? It's the same models and everything. Professors are pretty protected.
Well, yeah, professors are probably more protected, but I think because it's more of a private institution, there's less state funding involved. I think it's a little bit different.
Where? In universities?
In universities.
Yeah, there's a lot of public universities though.
Yeah, they still have
do
tenure.
have tenure.
Yeah.
That is gnarly. Yo, I want to ask you about Afro punk. How was that experience?
It was a mixture, honestly.
Yeah, I heard it was between I mean, I would think it'd be awesome, but then I heard it was a shit show at the same time. What can you tell us about that, man? That's a huge festival. So when we saw that Minneapolis lineup and it's oh, it's Ricki, it's Papa, Milo. We were like, what the fuck? This is crazy.
SJ. Yeah. It was cathartic in so many ways because those are people who I came up with. Me and Papa, I've known Papa for years before both of us were making music.
Yeah.
SJ and I have been making music together, been in space together since SJ came to the very first Tangible we ever had, and she went to every single one after.
Wow.
So I have really close and personal relationships to all of those folks who were on that stage that were local. I shouldn't say all, but most.
Yeah.
So it was cool, cause we fucking blew that stage the fuck out. I genuinely feel the Minnesota acts, killed that shit.
Dude, that was
They were
insane.
not ready.
But yeah, I mean, it kind of, pissed us off that they put all of you in, like, before
First.
2 p.m. And it was like,
Yeah.
you're the only reason we went to the event,
Yeah.
I forgot who even headlined.
Yeah, it was Ari Lennox who headlined.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
I feel like for me, it was just like, I have been listening to Ari Lennox since, like, I don't fucking know when. Like, I've looked up to her, like, just, and when I say look up, I guess I shouldn't use the word look up. Like, her music's got me through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Reba, her music's got me through a lot of shit. No Name, her music's got me through a lot of shit. Like, so
just
for
like as
me
a part,
to get the opportunity to open for them, and then hanging out backstage and like
That's
run into them,
part. Yeah.
and they know my name.
That's crazy. Well,
That's
you had
really
just
cool.
dropped, right? Kind of.
Yeah,
Okay.
like near that time,
It was
but
just
with
a good
enough
moment.
time.
Yeah.
So like they had already been like listening to
Yeah.
me, but
Well,
they
SZA
also
liked your video on the gram, right?
she shared it on her story.
She shared it. That's
No way.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
That's how I got a lot of
Nice.
views too on the
Okay.
music video.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah.
SZA. Shout out
SZA,
to her.
yeah, shout out SZA right now having a moment as well.
Yeah.
She's always having a moment.
Yeah.
She's great,
It's a
bro.
great-
Yeah, I know.
She is
she's
great.
goated for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. But so overall, like, and maybe everybody was underpaid, but like,
That's the part. I think it was just like for me as somebody who like I got my start in community here.
Yeah,
It's
for
like
sure.
for the community to feel disrespected by Afropunk,
Yeah.
and then for me to perform.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who really supported me before who don't fuck with me anymore
because of one performance.
because I decided to perform for Afropunk.
Yeah.
And like for me,
crazy.
it's like I'm gonna take it on the chin. You know what I mean? It's like if that's how that's your politic and that's where you stand,
You
I
have
have
to
no choice but to respect that.
Yeah.
But I think for me,
a
for a
weird politic.
minute, it was really hard because it was like, these are people I know. These are people who I've held space with, and they don't fuck with me now.
And you might again, you never know when you'll run into somebody.
them
and
all
it's
the
like-
time.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah. In
Yeah.
this city, especially.
You know, it's a small
It's a
city.
high school.
Yeah.
It really is. And
That's
so,
what we've been saying every single time. Like the Minneapolis music art
Yeah.
scene in general it's like high school.
It is. And there are some people, like, for me, because I had the privilege of, like, releasing my project in the way that I did and it doing well, backstage, I got respect.
Yeah.
Like, there were so many people, like, who really were so supportive and loving of me, who were either established or not. But there were some people who had really bad experiences backstage who haven't had the same experience as me or are younger than me and haven't had the time to really establish themselves as artists.
Right.
So it was just a mix thing. It's like, yes, I'm so happy I got to do it. But also there were some things at play that were shitty.
Some backlash, some other people.
Yeah.
That's gnarly. Yeah, I mean, it's like, like you said, you gotta respect kind of, if that's where somebody draws the line, it's like, okay. But then it's like, everybody sometimes can think they're so perfect, and it's like, they'll be like, oh, that's my
Right.
line, and then they'll do something else, or like, we don't know that we're supporting a lot of these things, like a lot of these huge, monster corporations.
Yep.
Like, you think you're doing the right thing by buying a certain product or consuming a certain type of food, but then like it's in the tiniest print, the first ingredient, high fructose corn syrup or anything.
Yeah.
It's like, man.
And I had a homie who like worded it like Afropunk is a low hanging fruit. Where it's like if Coachella did the same thing and came here, wouldn't nobody say shit to Coachella?
Yeah.
But because it's Afropunk, it's a smaller organization, it's black, it's easier to be like, let's cancel them and let's fucking cancel the artists that are a part of it,
Yeah, man.
So it's a mixture of things, but again, I have no choice but to respect people's decision because I don't understand their perspective. That's not my perspective.
Definitely.
Yeah.
No, that's understandable. That's crazy.
No.
Yeah, we wanted to ask you about that. And so then going back to that SZA share, which was awesome. So you crossed that 10,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
Have you used that feature where you have to have 10,000 followers and you can make people swipe up on your story?
I tried to. I can't find
can't find it?
No.
We'll try to help you.
That's what hit me. I was like, oh, I could do the swipe up thing.
That's a swipe up thing, yeah. But you haven't been able to? Maybe they took it away.
I
haven't
don't
seen it in a
know.
while, actually.
I tried, but I didn't try hard.
Okay.
Like,
you were
I didn't Google,
not
like,
there.
how to do
Right,
it. Yeah, I was just
They're-
like, where is it? I don't see it.
I know they're redoing like all their
I think they took it away because
their
I'm
creator
sure
tools.
they did.
and now anybody can use a link. But yeah,
I'm
maybe
sure
that's
they did.
it's a dated question maybe at this point.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that performance sold out at the Dakota,
Yeah.
Minneapolis? What was that like? I mean, that's even cooler than Afropunk, kind of, right? Like the Dakota's been around for 50 years. I don't know. Somebody correct me. 100 years.
The Dakota.
Dakota
I
has been
wonder.
around as long as the Dakotas.
I wonder.
Yeah, dude. No, I mean it's been it closed for the pandemic and then it came back. Legendary Jazz Club here in Minneapolis. And you got to co-headline.
Yeah.
It sold out, man. That's gnarly, dude.
Yeah, that was so cool. I mean, like, yeah, it's just like you never expect for people to show up the way that they do.
For real, yeah.
It's so cool when they do, though.
It is.
Yeah, it's a good feeling, man.
It is. So yeah, it was a really good show. I think like I'm always hypercritical of, so it's like
of a performance.
Yeah,
and
like I feel like it was. I'm really grateful that it sold out. I'm mad I didn't have my full band. That's what I learned. If I ever play the Dakota again,
full band. Hell yeah, dude.
Like that place is for the acoustics is for a full band.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
You don't get that often.
I want to go there tonight, man.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't believe I missed that show. That's crazy. When are you playing there again?
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do have a show June 2nd and June 3rd at Public
Nice.
Functionaries.
Oh,
Nice.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Full band?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I think it'll probably be keys and drums.
Okay. Is that what you did at the Dakota?
No, I just did keys.
Just keys. Wow.
But it was backing tracks too.
Oh, okay,
At the
okay,
same
okay.
time.
That's smooth,
Like
man.
live keys were the only live
Keys,
instrument
okay.
there.
And yeah, how do you feel about performing? I ask this every time because sometimes when I perform, I'll like black out a little bit, So I don't know if you're very conscious during the performance. Do you avoid, smoking, drinking before? Does one drink kind of help? How's that for you?
It depends, honestly.
Yeah.
I will say I definitely I prefer to be present during the performance, just because like I really like to feel the vibe of the audience, and that chooses
absolutely.
like what song I'm gonna do sometimes.
That's amazing, man. That takes skill, bro. I mean, a lot of people will have it written down. They know exactly what they're gonna say in between songs. But so you're more of like go with the flow. They're kind of chill right now, so let me hit them with this, and then we're gonna go to that hit.
Yeah, they're too chill for me. Let me do acapella, or
Okay,
like
don't even play the piano.
Yeah, like turn the music off. They need to hear what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you do a lot of like kind of like there's some poetry. I mean, you're a writer, so it's like.
I'm a lyricist.
You're a lyricist.
I'm just kidding.
But and a writer, right?
Yeah.
No?
I'm just kidding. Yeah,
I'm a
for
lyricist.
sure. I'm a lyricist.
Because some people listen to lyrics and some people listen to melody.
Facts.
And some people listen to both.
So be me. I listen to
You
both.
listen to both? Yeah.
Yeah, me too. It just depends what hits me first.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. But sometimes some words will like really carry in, like, and it's like, okay, I'm understanding these words very clearly. And when you're recording music, like in the studio, like I've like been had to like they have to coach me to like say the words completely or like otherwise they're like we don't know what you're saying kind of thing. And I don't know.
And that is the funny thing about music, because you will like listen to a song like 1,000 times and you'll be like saying something so confidently, and then you actually read the lyrics and you're like,
oh,
wow,
something else.
I've been saying it wrong this entire time.
That's the part about art, though, that's so cool. Is like
man.
It's really up to everyone's interpretation. I have so many lyrics where people are like, I love it when you said da 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 da. And like it used to piss me off. I'm like, bitch, I said like that's not what I said.
You didn't even say that.
Yeah, but now I'm like, no, like let them have their interpretation because that hits them.
Yeah.
And that's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or my least favorite thing is when somebody thinks I said something and what they think I said is even harder than what I wrote.
That's hilarious.
Fuck, let me go edit my lyrics.
Right. They're like, yeah,
I'm gonna redrop this entire song.
that is gnarly, man.
That's fire.
Yo, we have a recurring question here on the Almost Spicy podcast. You ask it.
Oh yeah. We like to do sometimes just like one word answers. You can give a full explanation if you want to. Totally fine. But
We don't go into it.
But aliens, yes or no?
Yes.
Boom. That's for our supercut.
That's for our supercut. you can expand on that if you want to. Otherwise, totally fine.
Yeah, he had an issue of us becoming an alien focused podcast.
Yeah.
But I said it's kind of we ask it every time.
Yeah, we ask it every time.
But you said
It's
I mean there's too big of a
important.
world, right?
Yeah.
Universe.
You can't be the only fucking beings out there.
That's true.
Like that is just so like
Selfish, right?
yeah, like oh you think you're the only fucking
Yeah. But also just
got
statistically.
squirrels, bro. We got squirrels out here. You see what squirrels look like?
No,
You
no,
don't
no.
think there's aliens?
You can eat
Okay,
squirrels.
squirrels, like that's one thing, but fish
Yeah, fish.
Fish are crazy.
They even like
They're OG.
get oxygen out of the water.
That's insane.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Fish are insane. Like
some
there's
to
They
some
breathe
fish.
out
There's
their
some
side.
fish.
That's sick.
There's some fish you see and you're like, God, what did you do?
What did you do?
You literally clubbed that thing and threw it in the water. Like it's like
Stepped on it, was like, that's cute.
It's like
I'm gonna need 200 more of these.
give it a little kiss, like my perfect little being.
Like,
Throws it in there, and everybody's like, "That's fucking scary.
Right.
That should not exist."
Bacteria,
Bro.
Bacteria,
Yeah.
viruses,
yeah.
living ass shit, atoms, bro.
That's
like,
the thing, bro. Nothing's actually touching. You're not actually sitting there. You're actually like, there's a small resistance that's happening between the atoms that make your body up and what this chair is. So you're actually kind of floating there, which is
sick.
isn't that wild?
That's sick.
Yeah, like you could push. You can go through that couch, like if you really just push it, because they're just atoms you have to push through.
I mean, you couldn't go through the couch, but
If you push
You
through
could go
hard,
through
no.
the couch.
Yeah.
well, yeah. If you're like
know?
velocity, speed, not to get sciencey.
Strange.
I suck
Yeah.
at science. Actually, I'm just talking out my ass.
Podcast.
Yeah, we.
You should have a section where you put on like lab coats.
That'd be fucking fire. That's a good point. I'm gonna write it
Do
down.
something.
I'll write it down. Thank you.
Lab coats. That would be very interesting. I don't know what we do.
Just
Yeah.
random shit.
We're gonna call
We
it,
do random shit.
We're gonna
That's
call
like
it
the
the
beauty
Let's
of it.
Talk About It podcast.
Yeah.
At one point.
about it.
Let's talk about it. But yeah, no, aliens, dude.
Yeah.
Weird shit.
Yeah. So you two believe in aliens then?
Yeah.
we like aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to share this. I had a dream recently. Somebody showed me a picture. In the dream, I was like, who is this person showing me this picture? Just a high def picture of a UFO in the windows. It's just like perfectly clear, like 3 aliens just standing in the windows. And I was like, what's happening in this dream? I don't know who's showing me this. It's a high definition photo. It was really weird, man.
I really love and admire people who have really vivid dreams.
Oh yeah.
Are
I
you not
admire
like
that.
a lucid dream type of person?
I've had one lucid dream in my whole life.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it was when I stopped smoking.
Okay.
See, that's the thing. That's people don't talk about the side effects of like weed and shit like that.
Yeah.
Is that you start dreaming some weird shit. Every time I
Yeah.
go off of taking edibles and shit,
Bro.
it's always just
The dreams are wild.
the dreams get weird.
Yeah, they
It's
do.
always with people you don't talk to too.
Yeah,
It's like
why are you in
it's
my
like
dream?
Yeah.
I maybe interacted with you once or twice.
But
in my
they're
life.
thinking about you. Sometimes it's what they say. It's like they're thinking about you.
There's no way some of these people are thinking about
They
me,
might
'cause
be.
I am
You
not
don't know.
thinking about them. So there's no
But you-
possible
yeah.
chance.
But if you're not thinking about them, that means they're thinking about you.
They could be thinking about you.
If you know you're not
They're
thinking
like,
about them.
oh, I'll
these
miss
are people.
him.
These are
Right,
people
yeah.
from
He was kinda cute.
These are people from high school that were just like, yeah, no,
But they still thinking about you.
They might be looking through that yearbook.
Yeah, they're like,
Fuck, that's
"Ooh,
true.
what would have
That's true.
happened if
Yeah,
we
yeah.
would have had a life together?"
That black and white photograph. They're filling in the blanks. They're doing a lot of mental energy to remember
tryna-
what
they
color your
tryna-
hair was.
Bring you back. Say, come back into my
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
They're
You-
calling out for you.
I'm good.
Do you do a lot of meditation? Like, are you a spiritual person? Or?
Yeah, I try to do a lot of meditation.
Okay, every day,
Lately,
or-
I haven't.
Okay, yeah, I haven't been either too much.
Lately, I
Yeah,
haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, every day, no.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
pray every day,
Mm-hmm.
which I feel like is a form of meditation
for
for
sure.
me.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
but there's something different to sitting there and just
In silence. and just,
being present,
Not praying or not having a dialogue. And
Yeah.
just sitting.
Zero. That's the thing about meditation. It's just zero in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your brain will start to go somewhere. But I like to do 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to do it right when I wake up.
That's what they say.
I'll do some yoga and everything, and just
Yeah.
kind of stretch myself out and just be
Yeah.
present with myself and just.
Dude.
That's the
Yoga
time.
Yeah, because
is
too
the
often we go
key.
straight to the phone.
That's real.
I mean, I do that too, but
Yeah.
you said a little bit of
Pull up the meditation app.
Yeah.
Scroll on there for a while. Buy some stuff. They're selling supplements.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank God they're selling supplements.
Yeah.
That's another thing I need in my life. Meditation and supplements.
Dude, you need more supplements.
I need more
less
supplements.
More
pills, man.
supplements. That's probably why you dreaming about the people.
Yeah, you're on that melatonin, man.
I am on that melatonin.
You are?
Yeah, my sleepy shit.
Damn. My God. Needs to meditate
sorry.
more.
Do you get good amount of rest? Are
That's one thing about me. I'm asleep.
Yeah.
I be knocked out.
Do you take a lot of naps? Are you like a nap person?
No, I hate naps.
Yeah.
Yeah, can y'all
Terrible
do
for
naps?
you. Never do naps.
My best friend's a napper. It works for her.
They say that if you
Nonsense.
nap after 4, you're fucked. 4 p.m.
Yeah.
If it's before 3 o'clock, you're going to be okay. But You wake up different after 4. Like,
aren't we supposed to be more like cats? Isn't that what they say?
they say you
Like we should be taking little naps all day rather than a one big.
That's how it
sleep.
used to be.
That's my doctor was like, yeah, don't ever take naps. That's terrible for you.
Really?
Yeah, because it just fucks up your female doctor
rhythm.
Yeah, it's fucks up our
Arcadian. Is that the word?
Circadian.
Can
circadian
I ask
rhythm.
when, like, for doctors, like doctors for y'all?
Yeah.
Do they look at your kibbles and bits?
No.
They do.
If you have a problem.
Or if you're like, hey, I'm feeling a lump on my balls right now.
Then you gotta
see
look at
that.
this.
That's the thing. That is the thing. If that's the case,
but
So do you feel more comfortable with your femme doctor for that, or do you find a man to do that?
It depends.
Heard you.
I have a great distrust towards male doctors.
Heard you.
Because they've said like some shit to me like, oh, you're fine. Like you're healthy as can be. And it was just like, there's definitely a problem here. And I like saw like a female doctor and they were like way more understanding. And like
I
see it's funny because like I feel that way towards like most like male professionals in like some of those fields. Because it's just like I feel like half the time there's like this like arrogance towards like you're fine, like
walk it off,
walk it off, dude.
And it's like, dude, like no. I shit you not. I had a doctor literally tell me you're healthy as a horse, which is like a very weird thing to like say to somebody. Is like I like stepped back and I was like, I am never gonna see you ever again.
Healthy
like,
as a horse.
What does that
mean?
What
the fuck does that even mean?
Like, you need some ivermectin.
Yeah, I get
and the way they be working
ketamine.
horses
I get
too.
ketamine all the time.
Ketamine.
Yeah, you need some ketamine.
Oh, at my job, these women were talking to me about ketamine.
Damn, they love it.
Yeah, they're old as fuck. They're like in their 40s. Okay, that's not old as fuck. But old to be doing ketamine, bro.
That's the ketamine age, I feel like, because you have nothing left, maybe, and you're just like, I need to trip out and go into a nothing state. I've never done ketamine.
No, I haven't. No, I mean, that shit sounds wild. It's a horse tranquilizer.
Yeah, but I mean that horse stuff is good. Like people do that.
I know a lot of people that are really into like ketamine.
Yeah. No judgment, but damn, that shit wow.
No, I'm gonna judge them all the time. That's fucking weird.
I'm gonna judge you. I'm gonna judge you.
That is gnarly. Yo, real quick, before we close out, the alien question, my last follow-up. What do you guys think changes when we have full disclosure? Like, once it's everybody knows that there's aliens and it's like maybe they're interacting with us or not. What changes? I'm like, grocery stores kind of stay open, hospitals stay open. You guys think anything really changes, or does everything kind of stay the same with full disclosure of alien life?
I mean, like, I think like our day to day is going to be a little different because there's going to be some people that are going to be like, I think there's going to be like a fear mongering thing where it's just like people are gonna be like, they're gonna go out. It's like, I gotta prepare for whatever's fucking coming here, Yeah, they're just gonna like go all out, start buying a shitload of guns for no reason,
and it's already a lot of guns.
And there already is a lot of guns.
The thing about the aliens is that they're peaceful because we've shot at them at UFOs before, and they've never really shot back. They actually have turned off nuclear warheads. So when the atomic bomb went off, when the atomic bomb went off in 1945. There was a bunch of sightings because, like, they say that the explosion was so big it could actually ripple to other parts of the universe. So it's like there's this thing where something happens here, but it happens the exact same way somewhere else too. So they pulled up and were like, "What the fuck was that?" They're like, "Don't do that anymore. You're gonna ruin everything." Like, or if you do it, just know that you're gonna ruin everything. So like, they've turned them off before and shit. So they're peaceful.
That's very interesting.
But the government is pushing this agenda that like. We don't know what they are, so we better, be ready. Like, trying to be like, oh, we shot some shit down. We're not going to show you what we shot down. Like,
they've always been like that. It's like Area 51.
They've been hiding it, bro. They've had bodies and craft for 75 years.
Why the fuck do you have their bodies, bro?
They have the bodies.
I just
to
over
examine
it with this damn place.
Well, they've done autopsies.
Alone.
Yeah.
Leave them alone.
Well, there's been crashed ships, and it's like we might have shot some ships down, but like regardless, what's crazy is when the UFOs crash, people have like witnesses have heard screams. So it's like we know they have souls. The things that are flying the craft. We're always talking about the ships, but nobody's ever talking about what's flying them.
Ship.
So people have heard the screams, and it's like there's definitely souls that have felt the pain of that goddamn crash, dude.
Bro.
Yeah, man.
That's nuts.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, we just lost a camera.
Did we?
Yeah,
That one's gone.
that one's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. Get us thinking a little bit.
I just wonder. I was gonna say my answer was gonna be like it just depends on. It just depends
Sorry, continue.
Hard to.
It just depends on what the aliens are on.
Yeah,
That was my thing, but.
That's valid, though.
But no, is it though? Because damn, y'all, they shooting at the damn aliens.
They're already shooting at them.
And like you said about the fear mongering thing, I mean that's like what this country's all about.
Yeah,
we have. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna say, our media just like propagates just to be fearful of like fucking everything.
Yeah,
because they recovered
things.
Yeah, they recovered the the craft, it could be as far back as the 40s, or even the 20s, but. Damn. Lockheed Skunk Works already reverse engineered this stuff, so they modeled our military replicas of UFOs to be just like theirs. So when they are ready to do a false flag, they will think that actually it is UFOs because they kind of have the same designs, the government built ones. I'll end on this. There's a whole. It's called Deep Black Projects, and it's part of the government that has its own funding, its own military, its own air force, its own everything. When a president comes in, they're in there for 4 years, but there's people in the government who've been there for 30, 40 years. Those are the people that are actually running shit. The president doesn't actually get briefed on aliens and if they do, it's to push an agenda. The people who have been there for 30 years are they'll give them some information so that certain laws get passed. But that's what's crazy to me is how there's heads of CIA that don't know the full story because they're new there, That's what's crazy to me, man.
Yeah, that shit's wild.
Want some more?
Yeah, I'll take a little more. So this is why you didn't want to become an alien podcast. You guys are clearly
he goes off the deep end sometimes, and then I'm like, I gotta.
I've just been studying a lot recently.
He has been studying a lot, so
that's so cool.
Recently,
that's really dope.
Fascinating.
It's coming. It's
so fascinating.
It's sad though because damn, this is a whole nother life form that they're also already planning shit on, and it's come on, man.
Yeah, man. And it all goes back to money, money and power. The big thing with the tech, because these ships are flying around using anti-gravity, free energy. That's when you're putting in energy and you get more as the output. So it's free.
Yeah.
We could all have free energy in our homes powering everything. But that would take away a $quadrillion industry, which is oil.
And that is also fucking the
environment.
Yeah.
Literally. So it's a two for one.
I mean, you can put that to everything. The fact that we don't have trains still used massively.
It's all on purpose. It's all by design kind of thing. So it
sucks. It's we could have a very fantastic metro system here, and we don't.
I mean, cars going, on a little generator, no gasoline.
The Midwest is so car centric compared to everywhere else in the United States.
The thing about the Teslas is those lithium batteries are no good for the environment either.
Wow.
Oh
yeah.
Those cars are ugly as fuck too.
You don't like them? Some people think they're nice.
It's cool when you're inside and you in the little monitor thing.
Yeah. The iPad thing
showing you. Yeah, there's a car the shapes of the cars around you. I'm like,
cool.
that's dope as fuck.
Yeah, the little VR stuff. It's pretty cool.
I'm scared of those things. I watched iRobot.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? Any car that can drive itself scares the fuck out of me.
So what you're saying is AI is scary.
Hell yes, absolutely.
AI is wild.
I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Yeah.
I'm scared right now.
You can type in any musician and bars from this person.
Yeah.
Generate
they'll pump out. Yeah.
Oh, verse.
Well, that and then and then there was a Kendrick Lamar AI modulator. So this guy just sounded just like Kendrick because he was rapping into the AI thing, and it made him sound just like Kendrick.
That's weird.
It was really weird, and it's gonna get interesting, man.
It's gonna get very interesting.
Scary. Bro.
Yeah, dude. Ricki, was there anything else that you wanted to touch on before we conclude?
No, I've enjoyed this.
Yeah, thanks. For
this is fun. I enjoyed
Yeah.
this. My favorite thing about this is we just get to talk to very interesting people
Yeah.
all the time, and it's really cool just to meet like so many different people from such like different backgrounds, but all share the same space of where we are.
Yeah.
You know, and we're all like trying to work on to like make something and
in the city, the
in
Twin
the city,
Cities,
in the Twin Cities, the high school Twin Cities.
Youngins here, man. Minneapolis, catch Ricki Monique,
Yeah.
June 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah.
Public functionary. Can't believe it's already announced, and this is going to be out on time, so that people will actually
Period.
be able to go.
So pull up.
Yeah,
Pull
pull up.
Pull up, see it, enjoy.
Period.
Yes.
Listen to her music. It's fantastic.
Where can people find you? You're everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm on all streaming, baby.
Are you on? You're on TikTok?
Yeah, I'm on TikTok.
Okay.
I'm kind of. I'm not consistent on TikTok.
That was,
You're not?
that was
Okay.
such a like nonchalant
You're
answer.
like, I'm everywhere. Yeah, I'm like,
I expected like where you can stream me.
oh no, that too. Well, I mean,
TikTok.
you know, a lot of people
You know.
do their listening
Oh,
on
I'm
TikTok.
not really on Twitter either. Okay, no,
You're
I'm
not?
not everywhere.
I
I'm
follow
not
you on Twitter.
socials. Yeah, but I never tweet
Okay.
anything. I'm not really, like, on Twitter.
You
okay.
got to get on
You
YouTube
don't need
Shorts.
to.
That's where we're getting
That's
a lot
true.
of our
That's
views.
true.
What's that?
It's like TikTok on YouTube.
Oh, it'll blow. It'll literally like blow you up. Like genuinely, if you stay consistent with it, it will change everything.
You just got to clip
Really?
that music video, that Immortal, and then put it
I'll
up.
put it in there, baby.
Yeah.
No,
Thank
seriously.
you.
All you need to do is like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Just clip it and just post consistently like different parts of that music video.
It'll do the rest.
Oh, it'll do the rest.
And the search engine, and the caption has to be something kind of trendy.
Kind
like,
of trendy, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
But yeah,
Starbucks.
Yeah, bro. It's what whatever people are looking up, like, that's what the new thing is, like.
Okay.
Yeah. So that even if we were doing one for Lucius, and we just looked at what's trending on Twitter, and his caption is just like TikTok basketball Final Four, like whatever, like it works.
I didn't write them, so whatever you say
It
has to
Dude,
be
it
true.
works. Yeah, we're learning a lot as we go.
Well, it's funny because
You're
like
doing great.
some of ours get like
Yeah.
10, 20 views, and then some get like multiple thousands.
It just
So it's
depends,
like it
man.
just depends.
It's almost worth deleting those that don't get any views and just going again.
Yeah, TikTok's like that too. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm sure it's like a different beast because this is newer.
Yeah.
But like for TikTok, it's like if you're consistent, you can get millions of views.
Dude, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, easily.
Thank you again for coming on here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
This was
It's
so
been fun.
great, and your beautiful house. It's okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
In the studio.
In the studio.
Undisclosed location.
Ooh.
The studio.
Oh my bad.
5725 Maryland
Don't dox me
Boulevard.
like that.
We in the
Maryland.
sticks.
Maryland.
Yeah, we're in the Don't even try.
We're in the sticks.
This has been the Almost Spicy Podcast. Ricki Monique.
Peace.
We're out of here. Boom.
End scene.